What's up, guys? On today's video, I want to talk about another Halloween film that was almost made. So, the script was written by Shem Bitterman, and is called Halloween 5: The Killer Inside Me. It picks up after the events of Halloween 4, but instead of it being like a full year later, it's the same night. So it's a continuation pretty much. It's kind of got a Halloween 1 and 2 vibe going on. Basically, he still gets shot and falls down the mine shaft, but he doesn't get nursed back to health by like some random hermit for a year. Also, Jamie still kills her stepmom. So some things are still canon, I guess. But from there, there's no Tina in this one, because Rachel never dies, which is good because nobody likes Tina anyway. And Rachel becomes more of like the heroine against Michael, kind of like Laurie Strode. She fights against him throughout the movie like a few times. And again, I'm really happy that there's not a Tina because I really hated that character. She didn't have any kind of character arc or anything. She was just kind of put there to die, and she was annoying as shit. I really didn't mind Michael killing her off.
Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate.
So Rachel has a new boyfriend, I guess, named Tom. He's like pretty much a cookie cutter jock. Same as like any of these other jocks from any of these other movies. It's the same shit. On a good note, Lindsay Wallace makes an appearance in this one. I'm not sure if they would have used Kyle Richards though, but it would have been pretty cool if they did. Anyway, she's in it briefly but gets killed off after Michael shows up at her house and like bangs on her door like all aggressively, and eventually he stabs through the door with like a fire poker and impales her. So she gets like a little cameo, I guess. And of course, we have Loomis back, crazier than ever before. After watching what Jamie did at the end of part 4, Loomis just pretty much follows her around the whole movie and tries to kill her. It's really unclear though if she still wants to kill or not. She still goes to get evaluated, all the same. But the difference is, and this is where I was like, the fuck? Is that not only do Jamie and Michael share a psychic connection, but they have fucking telekinetic powers in this one. Yeah, like Jean Grey style. Why? Just why? And then from here, the story kind of shifts from like, Michael Myers to Jamie, more focusing on Loomis trying to kill her throughout the movie. At one point, Loomis traps her in like this room and tries to stab her with a syringe full of cyanide. It's fucking crazy. In self-defense, though, she duplicates herself into, like, a bunch of clones. And then this, like, freaks Loomis the fuck out. And then she tells the clones not to harm him. And so he has, like, a change of heart all of a sudden, realizing that she's not evil. And then, yeah, he just goes right back to protecting her from Michael. I guess he just, like, brushes off the fact that she has, like, fucking superpowers now. This is some weird shit, man. I don't know, this Bitterman guy is, like, on crack. But don't worry. Don't you worry, it gets much worse. So later, Rachel and Jamie are hiding from Michael in like this grain silo when Michael just appears out of nowhere, as he tends to do. But not one Michael, 5 of them. So then Loomis shows up and he's trying to like pick the real Michael out of the crowd, and he pretty much nails it on the first try, and he pulls Michael's mask up over his face, revealing his true face. Michael's taken aback by this at first, and there's like a weird moment of like awkward silence, and then suddenly he just grabs Loomis and like aggressively breaks his neck. So, I don't know, I'm trying to picture what the scene would look like. Michael, I know you're here! I'm going to get you, and here you are! And then Michael's like, well fuck, man. So then from here, Tom gets in a tractor and just runs over Michael with it, and it really doesn't seem to do much. And while this is going on, Rachel's holding on to Jamie, and then she gets stabbed in the stomach, like off screen, and we're like, oh shit, is Jamie doing that? But no, it's Michael. So he tosses Rachel off to the side, and then she pretty much just bleeds out and dies. And then the final confrontation happens between Michael and Jamie. Alright, well if there's anything to get excited about, maybe it's this. Maybe at least we'll get a telekinesis fight or something, right? Oh no, of course not. as Michael's advancing on Jamie, she just tells him that she's not afraid of him, and then he just like falls to the floor all cowardly, and they pull his mask off to reveal that he's reverted back to being a child. Wait, what? Hold on, guys, I'm gonna reread that one more time. Okay, yep, that's what it said. So he reverted back to being a child somehow. I don't fucking know. In the end, Tom and Jamie are like driving away, and out of nowhere the car crashes into a tree. It then slowly reveals that Tom had a screwdriver jammed into his head, and the final shot of the movie is Jamie exiting the car and walking away wearing the clown costume, leaving us wondering just what the hell is going on. So, how do you guys feel about this one? I mean, Michael with cloning ability, Loomis trying to kill Jamie, the cool but pretty brief return of Lindsay. I mean, is it better than the actual Part 5? Let me answer this for you. Hell no. That shit was bananas. This guy, Bitterman, or whatever his name is, in an interview, literally bragged about it only taking like 3 days to write this script. Like, he didn't even care about it. He kept being real cocky and like nonchalant, like, yeah, I wrote that Halloween script, it only took me like 3 days. Fuck you, bro. You don't take this shit seriously? Fuck you. Alright, guys. I'll see you on the next one.